Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. This is Ghazala Amin with PRM 702, Project Quality and Risk Management. We continue to focus our attention on the Project Quality module. Last week और last lecture में हमने बात की थी कि ISO International Standard Organization क्या होता है. अब अगले दो lectures में हम लोग focus करेंगे Total Quality Management पे. और हो सकता है कि वही सारे जो कॉन्सेप्ट्स हैं थोड़ा सा रीइटरेट हो जाएं, पर आजकल बहुत सुनने में आ रहा है TQM and a lot of companies are also advertising that we follow the principles of TQM. आखिर ये TQM क्या चीज़ है? The Total Quality Management. So let's with this lecture number 5, let's start and look at what we have to offer. People and Quality Management. Management defines type and amount of work. Management is 85% responsible for quality. पिछले कुछ लेक्चर्स में भी मैं कंटिन्यूसली यही कह रही हूँ, और सिर्फ मैं नहीं ये कहती हूँ, सारे गुरुज ऑफ क्वालिटी, किताबें, इवन ISO जैसी स्टैंडर्डाइजेशन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन हैज रियलाइज्ड द फैक्ट that until and unless management is not committed to implementing and adhering to quality principles, there will be no quality in your product or your organization or your service. ऊपर से नीचे तक quality principles आते हैं. Because it needs investment, it needs training, and it needs a lot of other things that are important. So quality प्रिंसिपल्स को एनफोर्स करने के लिए मैनेजमेंट को शाना बशाना अपने एम्प्लॉयज के साथ चलना पड़ता है. द एम्प्लॉय कैन ओनली अज्यूम रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी फॉर मीटिंग द रिक्वायरमेंट्स ऑफ कंप्लीटिंग द वर्क व्हेन द एम्प्लॉय, couple of things. First of all, know what is expected to meet those specifications. That means कि जो specifications के goals and objectives हैं, they are very clearly identified, documented and spelled out, ताकि जो employee है उसको पूरा clearly समझ आ रहा हो कि what am I trying to deliver. Know how to perform the functions to meet the specification. Skill set. जब हमने बात की थी garbage in garbage out, गार्बेज नहीं कहना चाहिए, मगर लो स्किल्ड वर्कर्स को अगर आप हायर कर रहे हैं टू क्रिएट अ हाई स्किल्ड और हाई क्वालिटी एंड प्रोडक्ट विदाउट प्रॉपर ट्रेनिंग, विदाउट प्रॉपर इन्वेस्टमेंट, विदाउट प्रॉपर इन्फोर्समेंट एंड मॉनिटरिंग एंड कंट्रोल प्रोसीजर्स, दैट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. हाई स्किल्ड वर्कर्स को अगर आप लाएंगे, यू वुड हैव टू पे देम मोर. दे मे और have already been trained, or they will still need some kind of training, magar with limited work, minimum amount of effort, they can produce the high quality end product. इसमें भी ये ज़रूरी है कि there is a will and the processes are in place. एक और चीज़ ये कि again investment की जब हम बात करते हैं तो high skilled worker जो है, their demands and needs are also more than just bringing in a fresh college graduate, or to some extent, just any other mazdoor from the roadside. So the employee also need to know and has been trained and is skilled enough to know how to perform the functions to meet the following specifications. They also have adequate tools to perform the function. अब टूल्स ज़रूरी नहीं है कि आला हो या कोई हथौड़ी हो. टूल्स आर ऑल्सो योर नॉलेज बेस, योर एजुकेशन, योर स्किल्स, ट्रेनिंग, environment and several other things. So tools and techniques, they need to be skilled enough, and they should have the proper processes in place. They need to have the proper machine, the equipment, the education, the training to perform the required function. They should also be, and they being the employees, should also be able to measure the performance during the process. Quality हम कंटिन्यूसली कह रहे हैं कि प्रिवेंशन इज बेटर देन इंस्पेक्शन। और प्रिवेंशन कैसे आती है? जब एवरी स्टेप ऑफ माई वे आई एम ensuring that my product is meeting the required objectives. ये नहीं कि हमने बनाते गए प्लास्टिक का रॉ मटेरियल डाला और लोटा बनने तक हम हर क्वालिटी प्रिंसिपल को भूल गए, और जब वो लोटा बन गया फिर हमने उसमें पानी डाला, देखा कहीं छेद तो नहीं है, देखा कि कहीं हिलजुल तो नहीं रहा है, स्टेबल है। Rather than that, when you're putting your material in, you ensure that the depth or intensity of the material is right, the balance is created correctly, उसका जो mold है वो बिल्कुल सही है, stable है। पानी डाल के जब चेक करने का टाइम आया तो there is a good probability that the product meets the specification. Is able to adjust the process to match the desired outcome. अब एम्प्लॉई को भी हम एम्पावर कर रहे हैं, एम्प्लॉई को भी हम इतनी लेवरेज दे रहे हैं कि अगर प्रोसेस में कोई इम्प्रूवमेंट नजर आती है या कोई डिफेक्ट है तो आप उसको आइडेंटिफाई करें, प्लान करते हैं और उसका जो रिजल्ट है या टू इम्प्रूव और एलिमिनेट the process or eliminate the quality issues in it, we need to be able to do that. और इसमें हमने जो बात की थी पिछले लेक्चर में, क्वालिटी सर्कल्स, हो सकता है कि एम्प्लॉई को इन्फोर्स हम इतना एम्पावर नहीं कर दें कि वो खुद ही प्रोसेस को चेंज कर ले, मगर वो आइडेंटिफाई कर सकता है, इंडिकेट कर सकता है to the appropriate group, which is the quality circle, and they will come in and change the process. But employee empowerment is absolutely necessary so that employee understands कि अगर मैं इस level पे identify कर दूंगा issue तो end product will be a high class, high quality product, or goes back to bullet number 1 which says employee must know what is expected out of them to meet the certain specification. इसी टर्म में हम बात करते हैं एम्प्लॉई एम्पावरमेंट की। I have selected a picture of a woman with the gloves on and that is the employee empowerment. ये नहीं है कि जेंडर इक्वालिटी में हम बॉसी वुमेन को ला रहे हैं, मगर इसका मतलब ये है कि the employee understands and is also empowered. They feel that they have the power to change the process if necessary. And the whole changing of process is ultimately to deliver a high quality product. That is extremely important. And how do you empower employees? Getting employees involved in product and process improvements. प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट में भी एक बहुत है रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी और अकाउंटेबिलिटी पे बहुत बात की जाती है। अकाउंटेबिलिटी तब आती है जब लोगों को पता होता है कि ये जो चीज़ हम कर रहे हैं उसका एंड रिजल्ट क्या होगा और एंड रिजल्ट की आउटरीच क्या होगी। Everyone wants to make a difference in the world. Everyone wants to be part of making the world a better place to live, along with making the world a better place for themselves and their families. 85% of quality problems are due to process and material. हमको ये over the years we have started to believe that most of the issues are due to low skilled personnel, untrained professionals, मगर ये गलत है। जब हम ज्यादा क्वालिटी में की थ्योरीज को पढ़ते हैं, समझने की कोशिश करते हैं, तो हमको पता चलता है कि 85% of quality problems are not because of unskilled employees or workers, but they could be due to the process and material. अच्छा, अब मटेरियल में हम अगर रिसोर्स का वर्ड यूज कर लेते तो जरा बेहतर होता, इसलिए कि उसमें फिर मैन पावर भी आ जाती। टेक्निक्स, एम्प्लॉय एम्पावरमेंट में टेक्निक्स भी एक बड़ी इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है. You have to, and who the you at this point in time? The management needs to support the workers. Allow the workers, give them an opportunity to make the decisions necessary to improve the process or to recommend changes in the process. And you're also empowering your employees to build smaller teams and build quality circles. Quality circle पे बार बार हम finger point कर रहे हैं. We'll talk about that in few moments. People and quality management. A project quality team. Project quality team क्या चीज होती है? Project quality team consists of senior management. Again, focus is on upper management. And why? Because of investment. Quality does not come in cheap. Training needs and understanding of the vision and mission, and understanding कि अगर हमको लॉन्गर टर्म में प्रॉफिटेबल रहना है, मार्केट प्लेस में अपने आप को आइडेंटिफाइड रखना है, तो उसके लिए आज रिसोर्सेज को खर्च करने की ज़रूरत है, इन्वेस्टमेंट की ज़रूरत है. एंड हु नीड्स टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट मोर देन एनीबडी एल्स? इट्स द सीनियर मैनेजमेंट. अलॉन्ग विद दैट द प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर नीड्स टू बी पार्ट ऑफ द क्वालिटी टीम. अब एक कनेक्शन बन रहा है प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट और क्वालिटी मैनेजमेंट में. Project staff, people who are doing the work, the performing organization, the employees, the customers. ISO में जब हम बात कर रहे थे, हम कह रहे थे कि customer demands, needs. वापस हम उसी पे आ जाते हैं, customer. Customer always has the center stage for most of either in project management or project quality management. Along with the customers, you are focusing your attention on vendors, suppliers and contractors. फिर जो चीज़ हम कभी इग्नोर नहीं कर सकते हैं वो है regulatory agencies. And now we know all these terms so much better because we have covered the ISO lecture. Project manager in project organizations or superb or balanced or strong matrix organization, they have the ultimate responsibility for quality control and quality assurance. Slowly and gradually हम लोग induce करना शुरू कर देंगे ये quality terminologies. So at the end of the 16-17 lectures, you will know it on your fingertips. But while the project manager has the responsibility or the ultimate responsibility for quality assurance and quality control, customer is that group of individual who will set those requirements for acceptable quality level. It's the demand of the customer that sets the stage for enforcing quality principles within the manufacturing and production of quality goods and products. Within the people and quality management, we need to focus our attention to an important aspect which is the review and audit. Comes under the monitoring and control aspect of things. Management reviews determine the status, the progress made, problems and solutions. Management reviews. These are the reviews that are done occasionally, frequently, depending on the needs of the project, and they need to remember, management needs to determine the status of your project, the progress that has been made, the problems that have been identified, resolved, and solutions to those problems. एक तो management reviews हो गए. एक और जो important aspect है वो है peer review का. Your counterparts, people who work alongside with you. याद रखें कि issues ऊपर वाले नहीं देख सकते. सबसे पहले issues उनको नजर आते हैं जो उस process में काम कर रहे होते हैं. People who are the implementers. And who will better understand the issues than the person who's doing the work, and who can actually enforce auditing are the people who are working alongside with you, maybe on different projects, but in the same capacity. So they understand it much better than anyone else or any outsider or any consultant or auditor that is brought in to just monitor the process for few moments. The peer reviews determine whether proposed or completed work meets the requirement. एक तो मैनेजमेंट रिव्यू की हमने बात की, अब हम बात कर रहे हैं peer review की, your counterpart, people who are working with you. बड़ी जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस होती हैं उनमें एक और सेंटर होता है, उनको कहते हैं कॉम्पिटेंसी सेंटर्स. Competency center reviews are used to validate documentation, the studies, and propose technical solutions to the problems. Competency center, like the name is suggesting, are the centers of excellence that has been developed, a group of individuals who are competent enough to understand the process, adjust it appropriately to gain maximum benefit out of the work. तो competency center को बनाने के लिए भी we all need to understand that bigger companies can only afford to have these competency centers. जो छोटी organizations हैं of maybe for 40-50 people या maybe more, उसमें भी बहुत कम chances हैं कि we will be able to create a competency center, let alone create a competency center for just quality management. अब उसके लिए हम हो सकता है कि we go outside our organization and we have come and created something across paper manufacturers की जैसे कोई competency center बन जाए, या IT centers की तो बहुत होती हैं competency centers, या competency group होते हैं, they come in and they adjust your process or suggest recommendations. Whatever the case is, if they are available, you should use them. Fitness reviews and audits determine the fitness of a product or part of a project. Fitness review का ये मतलब नहीं है कि exercise कर रहे हैं कि आप do you have the stamina or not, but fitness reviews and audits are ensuring that your process is up to date, is well equipped and adjusted to so that you can gain maximum benefit out of the process or a group of work activities. These are designed to address specific issues in your product or your process. Under the total quality management, these are different terms and terminologies that will help you understand and gain expertise and be very knowledgeable when conversation brings in these topics. Under the total quality management, अगर हम Department of Defense को लेते हैं, और याद करें कि Department of Defense is the epitome of project management industries. They are at the topmost. Why? Because precision. They need to be precise enough and they need to maximize their resources because there is no room for failure within this department. So they were very, very tuned to maintain quality products, to maintain certain quality standards, so that there is no reason or place for failure. With that in mindset, let's look at what they are striving for. Quality, they understand that quality is key to maintain level of readiness. Always ready, har waqt tayyar. Quality is vital to our defense, requires a commitment by all personnel. Quality management works on a certain principle. They do focus their attention on management, but it goes down and needs to be adhered to and enforced by all employees at all levels They need to be trained and need to understand the importance of enforcement of quality principle. So the answer is all employees. And what better than the defense industry? They understand that people at the lowest level, to the colonel, to the generals, to the lieutenants, they all need to understand the importance of adhering to quality principle standards. Third one, quality is a key element of competition. When we do things better, we have a competitive advantage. With that mindset, let's go ahead and define total quality management. Total quality management is an ever-improving system for integrating various organizational elements into design, development, and manufacturing efforts, providing a cost-effective product or services that are fully acceptable to the customer. Let me repeat the definition of total quality management. It's that entire bubble that includes the processes, the principles, the training, the skills, all that is needed to provide a high quality product. And the product is not just a good, but it's a service or the software. With that, it is an ever improving system, continual improvement for integrating various organizational elements from all levels, not just upper management. It's participation with the right intent from all employees into starting from the first phase, the design, the development, and then subsequently the manufacturing to provide the cost-effective product or services. What are we doing? Maximizing our resources so that we are effective and efficient in our process, that are fully acceptable by the customer. Within the total quality management, we are looking at two aspects. One is the external and the other is the internal. Externally, TQM or the total quality management is customer oriented. No one can deny that. जो customer की demand होगी हम उसी को fulfill कर रहे हैं, and that is the major reason of implementing and improving and continuously updating our processes so that the customer stays happy and we are all working towards this high quality product so the customer base is retained and the same customer and more customers keep coming back to us. So externally, total quality management is customer oriented and provides meaningful customer satisfaction. This is the external view of why we are implementing good, solid, sound quality principles. Internally, within the organization, TQM or the total quality management reduces production bottlenecks. हम at the end of the game प्रोडक्ट को टेस्ट नहीं करना चाहते, इंस्पेक्ट नहीं करना चाहते, हम छोटे छोटे प्रोसेसेस को इम्प्रूव करना चाहते हैं ताकि जो एंड प्रोडक्ट हो वो ऑब्वियसली एंड ऑलरेडी विल बी डिफेक्ट फ्री. So TQM internally will reduce production bottlenecks and production cost. Rework issues अगर कम होंगे, defects कम होंगे तो obviously production cost improve होगी आपकी. Enhancing product quality while improving organizational morale. How many of us would want to work in a company that is renowned for its product? I was extremely happy to be working for a company that said IBM on its logo. Dell, Hewlett Packard. If you're in the paint industry, you would want to be working for Bergers and Robialax and ICIs, Nippon. And I am not naming these names कि अगर किसी और कोई और कंपनी में काम कर रहा है तो वो कहेगा कि मेरी कंपनी का नाम क्यों नहीं लिया. But we are talking about the big names in the industry, and I apologize if I'm missing out some really big companies. But the Kodaks, the Sonys, these are the Xerox and the Caterpillars and the Gul Ahmads of Pakistan within the textile industries, or the Sitaras. These are big names. And why are we doing this? Because they have learned to implement the quality principles so that they stay in the market long term. They had a vision and a mission, and they invested in certain areas to ensure that people will know their names, that the next generation will come back and buy their products. And that is the reason why all this investment intentionally is being made. Ways in which quality can improve productivity. ये presentations थोड़ी सी मैंने कहीं से ली हैं, and these were just wonderful representation of what I was trying to tell you. So there's a lot of work out there by educationists who are working on the same goal of educating you along with multiple people in the industries and organizations to improvise, implement, enhance quality principles. So sales gain, ways in which quality can improve productivity. If you improve quality, one thing is you are improving and gaining on your sales aspect. The response from the customer will be improved. People will be ready to pay higher prices for your product because they know that it is more reliable. Improve reputation. Yes, you invested in quality, it raised your price a little bit. People but now are ready and willing to pay more money for your product, and it's an improved reputation. While they're paying more money, they are also feeling good about your product. And they will convince their neighbors, their counterparts, their peers, their children to continue to invest more and more within your organization. So how do you reduce cost? हमने तो अब तक कहा है कि हम लोग investment बहुत कर रहे हैं quality में, but there's always a reason for reducing cost also. Increased productivity. Bottlenecks कम हो जाएंगे, rework कम हो जाएगा, junk कम हो जाएगा, recalls कम हो जाएंगी, so the productivity will be increasing. Lower rework and scrap cost and lower warranty cost. जब issues नहीं होंगे तो warranty guarantee issues भी कम हो जाएंगे, and all of this, the sales gain and the reduced cost, they all aim to one thing, and those are increased profits. Improve quality में हमने invest किया, पैसे लगे, it will, but the benefits have far-reaching effect. They will create more sales gains and they will reduce cost to some extent, ultimately leading to increased profit. Flow of activities necessary to achieve total quality management. रेन ड्रॉप हमेशा ऊपर से नीचे आता है. सबसे पहले for achieving and reaching your total quality management, the first thing are the organizational practices. You have to change the attitude. You have to change the mindset at the top level. They have to believe in the vision and mission and trying to implement quality principles to stay in the market long term. So these are the organizational practices up front, up there. Those will lead to quality principle. The organization that believes in total quality management will always try to have a good quality policy in place. We want to achieve certain targets. This is our aim, our mission. The quality policy is extremely clear and dictates and clarifies the intent of upper management of trying to do a good job. Quality principle will lead to employee fulfillment. When employees are empowered, वो हमने जो सारी bullets की बात की थी, empowered, ready to make changes, have the ability and the capability of identifying and then implementing those changes, all lead to motivated, happy, fulfilled employees. They know what they're doing. Better still, if they know that they're making a change and making the world a better place to live in because of their product or their service, along with making the world a better place for themselves and their children, they know that they're making a difference in the world and ultimately leading to their organization having a better name and a repute in the industry. If you have all of that, a better product, happy employees, ready to give the customer a better product or a service, ultimately would result in happy, satisfied customers. एक flow of activities है, starting from top, organizational practices, improving in the way the organization think and behave and act by quality principles and then improvements and enhancements in it. Happy employees doing their work honestly, ready to make the changes, identifying issues and also eager to resolve those issues, ultimately leading to happy, satisfied customer. Organizational practices, जिसको हम पहली सीढ़ी कहते हैं. पहली सीढ़ी में बहुत सी चीजें हैं. लीडरशिप. अब याद करें हमने बात की थी प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर और लीडरशिप में. प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर डज थिंग्स राइट. Leaders, on the other hand, will do the right things, will make the right policies, will think in the right direction. What is better for my company? What do I need to do that is better for all of us? So that's the basic difference with just doing things right and doing the right things. हम में से बहुत से खुद ब खुद लीडर्स होते हैं. It's a God given trait. मगर कई दफ़ा एजुकेशन, एनवायरनमेंट भी आपको एक अच्छा लीडर बनने में हेल्प करती है और असिस्ट करती है. इफ़ यू हैव द राइट अपॉर्चुनिटीज़, होता है ना कि आपके स्किल्स होते हैं, अंदर से आप में वो डीएनए है, मगर गिवन द राइट अपॉर्चुनिटी वही स्किल इन्हांस भी हो जाते हैं और इम्प्रूव भी हो जाते हैं. सो ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल प्रैक्टिसेस में इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट that people up there and out there have the leadership aspects in them. They have a mission statement, that they have the vision and the mission of what they want to do, where they want to go. Do they want to invest in making a world a better place, and along with making the world a better place, making a repute of their own organization and ultimately leading to happy, motivated customers and employees. Organizational practices में effective operating procedure, that they understand the value of good processes and good processes. Staff support. Everybody is eager to do what it takes to reach that vision of somebody up there and out there. Training. Training needs to start from management and needs to go down. Everyone needs to be trained in the organization to do the work that they are required to achieve. They have the right tools, they have the techniques, and they have the support. For all that, they need to be skilled and trained. What does all of this yield? What is important and what needs to be accomplished? It's like a vision mission statement. What are we targeting for? Where do we want to be? Quality principles. Quality principles की जब हम बात करते हैं तो it is that principle statement, the guiding light, the flag bearer. They need to be customer focused. Customer is always right. What does the customer demand? What does the customer want? And we are all trying to work to meet or exceed the stated or the implied needs of the customer. Continuous improvement. It's like that little ball that goes rolling. Planning, doing, checking, acting continuously. ये नहीं कि स्टैटिक पूल हो गया. स्टैटिक पूल के बारे में मैं हमेशा बात करती हूँ कि स्टैटिक पूल वो होता है कि शुरू में तो वो एक अच्छा सा पूल होता है, उसमें ताज़ा पानी होता है, उसमें बर्ड्स आती हैं, पानी पीती हैं, कैट्स आती हैं, वो भी पानी पीते हैं, हमारे भेड़ बकरियां आती हैं. इट्स ब्यूटीफुल. साइड में ग्रास होती है और अंदर हो सकता है छोटे मोटे लिलीज भी खिल जाएं या कवल. अगर उस पे कंटिन्यूसली आप बारिश के कतरे नहीं डालेंगे या उस पे कंटिन्यूसली एजुकेशन नहीं हो रही है, इम्प्रूवमेंट नहीं हो रही है, तो वो जो पूल ऑफ वाटर होता है वो स्टैग्नेंट हो जाता है. अगर उस पे कंटिन्यूस इम्प्रूवमेंट का कोई प्रोसेस आपने ऐड नहीं किया और उस पे बारिश के कतरे, थोड़ा सा फिलोसॉफिकल बात है, मगर ट्रेनिंग, एजुकेशन, स्किल सेट इम्प्रूवमेंट, एनहांसमेंट अगर उस पे नहीं आ रही है तो वो जो स्टैग्नेंट पूल है थोड़े दिन के बाद वो उससे बू आना शुरू हो जाएगी. फिर वो पानी उस लायक नहीं रहेगा कि दूसरे उससे पीना चाहें. सो इट्स इम्पॉर्टेंट. और ये चीज होती है कंटिन्यूस इम्प्रूवमेंट. यस, you started off with sound principles. You started off with being the best or adhering to the best principle or whatever was in the marketplace. अगर उसको continuously आपने educate नहीं किया, train नहीं किया, improve नहीं किया, you did not go through that cycle of planning, doing, checking and acting, तो फिर वो उसी गंदे पानी की पूल की तरह हो जाएगा जो nobody wants to be treated to that water. ठीक? So that is continuous improvement. Under quality principles, we also have employee empowerment. Employee empowerment की बात हमने पिछले स्लाइड में की थी. एक और जो important concept इस वक्त हम identify कर रहे हैं वो है benchmarking. ISO में भी हमने कहा था कि ISO में competitive advantage है या नहीं है. अगर 6 producers हैं and none of them have invested in getting themselves certified and your customer doesn't really care, they look at the product. अगर आपका प्रोडक्ट अच्छा है तो वो खरीदेंगे, नहीं अच्छा है तो नहीं खरीदेंगे. या अगर आप सब्जी खरीदने जा रहे हैं और आप एक छोटे से सब्जी वाले से ताज़ा सब्जी देख के खरीद लेते हैं, दैट सब्जी वाला डजंट नीड टू बी ISO सर्टिफाइड. मगर अगर वो ऐसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है जहां वो हजारों किलो सब्जी एक्सपोर्ट कर रहा है, तो दैट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन नीड टू adhere to certain set of principle. इसी तरह से हम बेंचमार्किंग करते हैं. It involves comparing actual or planned project practices to those of other projects or other competitors. अपने बेंचमार्क रिजल्ट्स को दूसरे बेंचमार्क रिजल्ट्स के साथ कंपेयर करना. Do I meet a certain set of standards? Am I out there? मैं slowly and gradually बहुत नीचे तो नहीं चला जा रहा हूँ. either within the performing organization or external to those. And why are we doing all this? We are doing and comparing our product to other products in the market, or are comparing our project to other projects in the market to ensure and generate ideas for improvement and to provide a standard by which to measure performance. So benchmarking is comparing our results, our activities to results of other projects and activities of other projects to ensure that the end result is comparable. अगर हम बेहतर हैं तो फिर that is wonderful. अगर नहीं है तो what do we need to do to come up to the same standard? Why are they gaining a bigger market share while I am continuously, I started off big, but I am kind of going down on the market scale. दूसरा जो कॉन्सेप्ट है वो जस्ट इन टाइम है. डेवलप्ड नेशंस में ये एक बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट है दैट एक्चुअली हेल्प्स और हैज वर्कड इन मेकिंग और ब्रेकिंग सर्टेन इंडस्ट्रीज. जस्ट इन टाइम की हम बात भी करेंगे, उसको एक्सप्लेन भी अच्छे से करेंगे, मगर थोड़ा सा भी इसमें बात कर लेते हैं. जस्ट इन टाइम इन्वेंटोरी की जब हम बात करते हैं तो जापान एंड जापानीज इंडस्ट्रीज आर रियली गुड in just-in-time delivery. While अगर हम American counterparts को देखें तो they were not that good at that. Subsequently, over years, they have tried to improve that process. General Motors और Toyota में जो एक major difference था वो just-in-time delivery का था, just-in-time inventory का ही था. Toyota ने अपने processes को बहुत streamline कर लिया था. उनको जो चाहिए होता था वो ही लेते थे, उधर ही यूज करते थे और इम्प्लीमेंट हो जाता था. जनरल मोटर्स, उनकी हाई लेवल इन्वेंटोरीज होती थी, उसके बाद 6 हफ्ते 6 महीने के बाद एक तो इन्वेंटोरी वेयर हाउसेस के खर्चे बढ़ते थे. जब वो यूज करते थे तो हो सकता है कि वो प्रोडक्ट wasn't up to that scale. अब वो ऑलरेडी 6 हफ्ते 6 महीने गुजर चुके हैं. सो रिजेक्ट और स्क्रैप और रीवर्क में बहुत सा काम चला जाता था. जस्ट इन टाइम के लिए भी मेरे पास स्लाइड है, तो वील टॉक अबाउट दैट इन द अपकमिंग स्लाइड्स. क्वालिटी प्रिंसिपल्स में टूल्स ऑफ टोटल क्वालिटी मैनेजमेंट भी आती है. व्हाट डज इट ऑल दिस यील्ड? हाउ टू डू व्हाट इज इंपॉर्टेंट एंड व्हाट नीड्स टू बी अकम्प्लिश्ड. These are your guiding principles of taking your company from point A to maybe point S or T and ultimately to point Z. तीसरी सीढ़ी is the employee fulfillment. सबसे पहला जो वर्ड हम यूज कर रहे हैं इसमें, वो हम यूज कर रहे हैं एम्प्लॉई एम्पावरमेंट का. Empowerment requires the workers to assume greater responsibility and feel accountable. Remember that lady with the gloves on and ready to kick off? It's thinking outside the box. Don't just assume कि मैं क्या करूं. अगर ये कोई डिफेक्ट है तो क्या होगा, अगली सीढ़ी पे पता चल जाएगा. Employees need to be empowered, and how do you empower employees? इसमें हमने पहले बात भी की है. They need to understand कि जो हमारा process है that has to be defect free because that will ultimately lead to making a difference. Second bullet point जो बहुत ज़रूरी है employee fulfillment में, वो है organizational commitment. Is the organization committed to producing a good product or a service? And all of that will yield to employees' attitudes that they can accomplish what is important and to be accomplished. It's an attitude. कई दफ़ा हम गवर्नमेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस में जाते हैं ना, वो थके हारे क्लर्क होते हैं, वो बैठे होते हैं, कहते हैं आज जी बैठें, तशरीफ रखें. हम बैठ जाते हैं और वो अपना काम करे जाते हैं, and you're sitting there feeling कि why am I wasting my time? It's a 5-minute thing that was going to take me days to achieve. That feeling that the जो employee होता है वो भी थका हारा जैसे आया हुआ है, बेजारी से काम कर रहा है. That organization is not focusing on clarifying what the needs are of that particular employee. उसी कॉन्ट्रास्ट में अगर आप किसी प्राइवेटली रन छोटी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में जाते हैं तो एवरीबडी इज ड्रेस्ड अप. When you come in, they say Assalamu alaikum, have a seat, they will listen to you, they will give you the right attention, and hopefully they will get your work done. What is the difference? The employee is making that difference. One, they don't understand. One is that other scenario where they don't understand that their attitude is leaving a really bad taste in the customer's mindset, and the customer would not want to come back to this organization if he or she had a choice. The other scenario wants the customer to come back to them, and they know that if the customer has to make a choice, they will make the choice and come to you next time. That is the difference. Employees' attitudes that they can accomplish what is important and to be accomplished. Empowered, happy, motivated employees. चौथी सीढ़ी, जो आखिरी सीढ़ी है, is customer satisfaction. Winning orders, repeat customers are coming back to you, not only themselves but their generation has such reliability factor in your products that they continue to keep coming back and back. Your product is in hands. You started off with maybe a $2 million company, and now it's one of the bigger stock prices, share prices. जो success stories होती हैं कि हमने क्या शुरू किया था, हमने रेडी पे बिरयानी बेचने का काम शुरू किया था और अब हम कराची बिरयानी या स्टूडेंट बिरयानी या सेवर्स ऑफ इस्लामाबाद एंड रावलपिंडी रीजन बन चुके हैं. What are the principles? These are the quality principles that they adhered to. They did not want to make quick money and leave the market. They wanted to improve the world. They wanted to improve their organization. They wanted to make a bigger name and stay in the market for longer term. What does all this yield? It leads an effective organization with an important word, which is a competitive advantage. People like to come back to me. They know they have different choices, but they like to come back to me, and the reason why they want to come back to me is because they feel that they will get their money's worth, and they will get a good quality, reliable product or service. The project management approach in total quality management. Total quality management can be defined as providing the customer with right product at the right time and the right place. Next bullet would be meeting or exceeding the customer's expectations and requirements. Meeting or exceeding. Sometimes जो हम बात करते हैं quality में, meeting not just the stated needs but the implied needs of the customer. Customer comes in, buys a product but goes back and is smiling and is a happy, motivated customer, with the mindset that I will come back and I will buy more when I have to, and I will come back to the same organization. एक और जो बहुत important internal improvement थी quality की वजह से, वो है less wastage and rework, and also leading to satisfied customer. In trying to get the bigger customer base, by implying and implementing project management, quality management principles approach, I am going to also save on less wastage and rework. दो चीजें होती हैं, प्राइमरी स्ट्रैटेजीज होती हैं और सेकेंडरी स्ट्रैटेजीज होती हैं. अगर हम प्राइमरी स्ट्रैटेजीज की बात करें तो प्राइमरी स्ट्रैटेजीज टू अचीव टोटल क्वालिटी मैनेजमेंट. The primary strategies to achieve total quality management also have certain ideas. Solicit ideas for improvement from employees. Encourage and develop teams to identify and solve problems. You're also encouraging your team development for performing operations and service activities. And that results in participative leadership. Not just I tell you what to do and you just do this, but it's a back and forth, open door kind of discussion. You are the worker, you tell me how can I improve upon my products ताकि हमारी organization अच्छा करे, मैं अच्छा करूं और उसके साथ आप भी अच्छा करें. Benchmark every major activity in the organization. हमने बात की थी end product की, मगर end product तक wait करना जरूरी नहीं है. We can actually improve and benchmark certain levels and certain activities to ensure that it is done in the most efficient and effective way. Utilize your process management techniques. Not project management only, but process management techniques to improve customer service and reduce cycle time. हमने पीछे सिनेरियो की बात की थी. अगर आपको किसी एक अच्छे प्राइवेट बैंक में जाएं तो एक बड़ा अच्छा आप जाते हैं, आपको कोई ग्रीट करता है, आपको कोई बैठाता है, आपसे पूछता है कि आपको क्या ज़रूरत है. अगर आप मैनेजर के पास चले जाएं या आप एक बैंक टेलर के पास चले जाएं, मेक्स यू रियली हैप्पी. इन्वायरमेंट भी अच्छा होता है. सो रिड्यूसिंग साइकिल टाइम, इंस्टेड ऑफ जस्ट सिटिंग देयर, नंबर ले लें और फिर वेट करते रहें और वेट करते रहें. जब आपकी बारी आती है तो फिर आपको पता चलता है कि आप उसके पास जा सकते हैं या आप उसके पास जा सकते हैं. अगर पहले ही मुझसे कोई पूछ लेता फ्यू सेकंड्स में तो हो सकता है मैनेजर साहब अवेलेबल थे, मैं उसी वक्त चला जाता. आई शुड हैव सेव माय टाइम. सो these are process management techniques and they are reducing cycle time, and result is always a happy customer and motivated employee, by the way. Developing and training customer staff, the first level support, the person who greets you, to be entrepreneurial and innovative in order to find ways to improve customer service. वो जो थके हारे क्लर्क का सिनेरियो था, फिर याद करते हैं, उससे किसी ने पूछा ही नहीं और उसने कहा कि मेरी क्या बला से, ये जो है मेरा क्या जाता है. ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के पॉकेट में पैसे जाते हैं, मगर दूसरी तरफ दे अंडरस्टैंड द वे एंड द रीजन व्हाई दे हैव टू बी अपफ्रंट एंड स्मार्ट इनफ एंड courteous enough. Why? Because they know that my job is guaranteed safe because of this customer, and I am going to do better and do bigger things in this organization if I do my job well today. Implement improvements so the organization can qualify as an ISO 9000 supplier. जिस सर्टिफिकेशन पे हमने 2 लेक्चर्स स्पेंड किए हैं, सेम थिंग इज कमिंग बैक. अगर आपकी प्रोसेसेस इंप्रूव हो चुकी हैं तो जब आप सर्टिफिकेशन करना चाहेंगे तो इट विल बिकम अ वेरी इजी थिंग टू अचीव. प्राइमरी स्ट्रैटेजीज के साथ अब हम सेकेंडरी स्ट्रैटेजीज पे मूव कर रहे हैं. द सेकेंडरी स्ट्रैटेजीज ऑफ टोटल क्वालिटी मैनेजमेंट focuses on several things. Maintain continuous contact with customers. Understand and anticipate their needs. क्वालिटी की डेफिनेशन में क्या है? नॉट ओनली टू मीट और एक्सीड customers' expectation, but meeting or exceeding customers' stated or implied need. And how do you understand the implied need? आपने तो एक दफा चीज बेच दी, अगर अब आप भूल जाते हैं तो कस्टमर को कभी वो अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली ही नहीं कि वो आपको बताए कि प्रोडक्ट अच्छा है, उस इज ही हैप्पी, विल ही कम बैक, तो एक तरह का जो सर्वे होता है, that is by building a continuous contact with your customer. Developing a loyal set of customers. High quality product दिया, अच्छी service दी, customer आपका loyal customer बन चुका है. Don't let that customer stray away, because your job, your effort, your profits are dependent on that customer and the next generation coming back to you. Develop these loyal customers by not only pleasing them, but by exceeding their expectation. Not only meeting their expectation, but exceeding their stated or implied expectations. Work closely with the suppliers to improve their product and service quality and productivity. If you're using outside vendors, if you're using contractors, if you have outsourced your certain processes, then make sure that they understand that their products are going to result in your end product. So it's important for them also to adhere to the quality principles. So their products are high quality products. Now it is good stuff in, good stuff out, rather than garbage in, garbage out principle. Utilize your information and communication technology to improve upon the customer service. No matter what it takes, how it takes, चाहे आप Facebook use करें, या आप phone calls करें, या आप written surveys करवाएं, जो भी, जैसे भी, depending on the market and your product, you need to utilize all the communication technology to improve upon your customer base. Develop the organization into manageable and more focused units in order to improve performance. Utilize concurrent or simultaneous engineering. वो ball जो चलती जा रही है and believes in the principle of continuous and continual improvement. The objectives and the focus area. अब बहुत सारा है, छोटा सा पिक्चर, छोटी सी पिक्चर है, आपको अपनी presentation slides में नजर आ रही होगी. But this is also coming out from the TQM objectives and the focus area. The source is the Total Quality Management book है और लिखी है Carl Pagels ने. If you look at what is in there, the objectives and the focus area, it's the quality, productivity, flexibility, timeliness, and customer responsiveness. हमने लिस्ट कर दिए हैं सारी प्रोसेसेस को और we're dividing into three categories. They're either management focus, the tools and technique focus, the T's, or the employee focus, the E's. Now look at what would be on your right hand side. It's the customer focus, benchmarking, re-engineering, cycle time reduction, the time-based competition, just-in-time operations, adaptability, concurrent engineering, functional area integration, activity-based costing, your supplier cooperation and development, the product innovation. Moving on to the other side, it's the brainstorming, Pareto analysis, tools and techniques में हम पढ़ेंगे what is that. फिर ये सारे हम tools and techniques की बात कर रहे हैं, and that is why you see the T's out there. Cause and effect diagram, statistical control charting, the quality function deployment, the process quality. ISO 9000 obviously is a tool and technique process or certification. फिर जब हम employee के group में आ जाते हैं, the focus area for the employees They are the group dynamics. How well do you work together? Do you understand the bigger objective? Do you adhere to the quality principles that you've been trained on? Are you listening to what the management is trying to tell you? Employee motivation, team problem solving, the teamwork, employee education and training. जहाँ ये मैनेजमेंट का काम है आपको सही ट्रेनिंग प्रोवाइड करना, अपॉर्चुनिटीज प्रोवाइड करना, मगर उस अपॉर्चुनिटी को फुलफिल करना, यूज करना, यूटिलाइज करना एम्प्लॉई के रियल में आता है. सो इफ यू नोटिस मैनेजमेंट की बकेट फुल है, मगर देयर इज अ स्ट्रॉन्ग डिपेंडेंसी ऑन द टूल्स एंड टेक्निक्स, एंड अगेन a lot of focus on employees' attitudes, understanding and behavior also. Quality principles जहाँ management focus है, बहुत सा attention है और एक award है. In developed nations, in USA, they started focusing more on quality products. They wanted to make their industry, call their nation an industrialized nation. And at a government level, they started coming up with these awards. They started coming up with a vision and a mission to improve their industries. और उन्होंने एक तरह का अपनी इंडस्ट्रीज के बीच में एक कंपटीशन सा चलाया. उसको हम मैल्कम बॉल्ड्रिज नेशनल क्वालिटी अवार्ड के नाम से जानते हैं. यूएस कांग्रेस ने द मैल्कम बॉल्ड्रिज नेशनल क्वालिटी इंप्रूवमेंट एक्ट को इंट्रोड्यूस किया और एस्टैब्लिश किया 1987 में. Wasn't a long time ago. Think about it. After the World War II, inventions होना शुरू हो गई. People were, जो भी आता था मार्केट में, people were ready to actually take in, absorb, buy and use that product. We started looking at the bigger nations in getting into more of developed nations category. Europe में बहुत सी countries थी. USA started getting a lot of people from Germany, Italy, even पाकिस्तान से कम उस वक्त, मगर इंडिया का या जापान या चाइना से बहुत सारा brain drain हो रही थी towards USA. They started inventing. They invested a lot of money in research and development. Subsequently हुआ ये कि उस वक्त तो इन्वेंशन के दौर से जब हम निकले और इनोवेशन के दौर में चले गए, जहां customers started looking for more and more improved products. They became quality oriented. Focus and changes started happening in these smaller countries. Taiwan, South Korea, Japan started taking a lead. फिर Germany, इस तरह से जो छोटी छोटी countries थी, they started coming up. अब हम इससे पाकिस्तान को भी ऐड कर लेते हैं. बांग्लादेश, Malaysia, where were they? All of a sudden they are in the marketplace. What happened then? ये जो developed nations थे, इनको होश आना शुरू हो गई कि what do I need to do to improve and keep my market strong and vibrant. The purpose of that act was to promote quality awareness, to recognize quality achievements of US companies, and to publicize successful quality strategies. Now it's the vision and mission of not an organization but vision and mission of a government. They wanted to stay in the marketplace and they wanted to stay vibrant. उन्होंने organizations को का हाथ छोड़ा नहीं. हाथ छोड़ने के बजाय उन्होंने friendly policies develop करने के साथ साथ एक तरह का competition introduce किया. Award was supposed to be presented or is presented to companies that achieve world-class competition through quality management of products and services. US government का initiative came in as an act through approval of the Congress, through their vision and mission of where they wanted to be on the world map. And in 1987, they came up with a title or an act called the Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award. If I live to see the world, inshallah, I would like to see some kind of an initiative for Pakistan also. The Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award in 1987, there were certain criteria and categories where they were looked at, the processes were identified and ensured that they were following a certain set of principles. And the different categories or criterias were in the field of leadership. And what are highlighted are obviously considered more weightage and are more important. Strategic planning, where I want to be in the next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years or 100 years. Customer and the market focus. Customer has a center stage, and Malcolm Baldrige Act continued to look at the customer as central focus. Information and analysis, human resource development and management, process management and business results. It's not all inclusive, but there were several more, but these were the highlights of the criterias. And who ended up getting some of these awards? IBM, General Motors, Corning Glass, Xerox, Corning Glass का आपको Pyrex प्रोडक्ट, फिर फार्मास्यूटिकल में चले गए, कोडैक, फेडरल एक्सप्रेस, रिट्स कार्ल्टन, सर्विसेज में, etc., etc. All of us recognize these names and will continue to recognize these names because of the investment that they made in the quality initiatives. But at the government level, they were also awarded recognition and acceptance that yes, you are the leaders and will provide us the guidelines of improving, and yes, you will stay in the marketplace because of the right initiatives at the right time. जब हम बात करते हैं continuous and continual improvement की, तो ये एक letter था जो मेरे पास आया. And the reason why I acted and I added it to the presentation slides for all of you, so I can share this continual improvement cycle. The Act was introduced in 1987, but in 2010, they worked on the principle of continuous and continual improvement. They did not send that Act and forgotten all about it. They did not forget. They did not eliminate it. The Baldrige Performance Excellence Award was continually updated and they came up with a new Act. It was sent from the Baldrige Performance Excellence Program, sent in 2010. काफी साल गुजर चुके थे, almost 20 plus years, 23 years, and they still worked on improving upon an act that was passed in 1987 and supposedly was doing fine. But now they changed the name. They changed the name for a new era. When Obama administration came in, they looked at their acts, and one of them that they came across was the Malcolm Baldrige Award, and they changed the name to Baldrige Performance Excellence Program, and the award name was changed to the Malcolm Baldrige Award. The content that I'll read out to you was, as you know, over the more than 20 years since the inception of the program, and now we know that it was in 1987, and the award, the field of quality has evolved from a focus on product, service, and customer quality to a broader strategic focus on overall organizational quality, the concept of total quality management. In line with this concept of overall organizational excellence, which some people refer to as the big Q, the big quality, the Baldrige criteria have evolved to stay on the increasingly seen as the standard for organizational performance excellence worldwide. It is also the reason that the Baldrige community has embraced performance excellence as the theme that best reflects who we are and what we do, as indicated in an independent branding study in 2007 that supported the changing of the award and the program name. With this in mind, the Obama administration and our Congressional Oversight Committee made the name change as part of an overall realignment that took place this month. The public announcement of the realignment takes place today, and that was October 5, 2010. So we are pleased to announce the new names to you and other program stakeholders. In the coming days, weeks, and months, you will see our new name as appearing on our website, in our publications, and in other public communications. Sincerely, the Outreach and Communication Team, Baldrige Performance Excellence Program. Wonderful way to summarize how at different levels quality can be initiated, improved, enhanced, and excelled at a smaller level or at an organizational level or at huge governmental level where USA and developed nations still wants to retain that competitive advantage of being the best in the market. And they do understand that there are little competitions or big competitions lurking from around the world. Wish you all the best. Good luck reading. And I will see you with lecture number 6, inshallah. All from me. Allah Hafiz, and take care of yourself.